Welcome to Vantage Points, where we bring you the latest news from Indonesia. Let's get into today's top stories. TNI's Habima operation in Papua claims the lives of 18 members of the Free Papua movement, as well as 5 civilian lives.
As reported by Harian Compass, the Habima Operation Command launched by the Indonesian National Armed Forces, TNI, to crack down on armed criminal groups in Papua, claimed the lives of 18 members of the OPM. However, 5 civilians also lost their lives. This led to the declaration of a state of emergency in Berantas Jaya. The public and the National Commission on Human Rights have questioned the Habima Operation Command's actions. Around 4 to 5 in the morning, the TNI entered several villages in the Sugapa district for a peaceful mission of providing health services and education to the community and securing the road construction plan to Hidedepa. However, the TNI's arrival was anticipated by the OPM, whom, according to the TNI, spread information that the TNI's arrival would threaten civilian lives. In this operation, the TNI acted measuredly and killed 18 OPM members. The TNI also seized several pieces of evidence, including 1 AK-47 assault rifle, 1 homemade weapon, numerous bullets of various calibers, bows and arrows, and the Morning Star flag. Following this incident, the Berantas Jaya district government stated that 5 civilians were also found dead at the scene of the shooting. The victims were Ruben Wandagu, the village head of Hidedepa, Pastor Damianus Wandagu, Ella Wandagu, Mono, a deaf and blind woman, and Agus Mirip. However, after further verification, the deceased named Agus Mirip was found to be part of the armed group. In addition, the team heading to the location also gathered data on several other casualties from this armed group. As a result of the shooting, about 950 residents were displaced. This situation led the region of Berantas Jaya to declare a non-natural disaster emergency for 14 days from the 14th to the 27th May 2025. Residents urgently need medical aid and food supplies. Meanwhile, the spokesperson for the West Papua National Liberation Army, Sebi Sambo, stated that they have not yet received a field report. Given the casualties from the Habima Operation Command, a member of the Papua Commission of the Communion of Churches in Indonesia, urged the President, the TNI commander, the Chief of Police, and the leader of the West Papua National Liberation Army to immediately stop all forms of armed military action in the area.
An Indonesian Navy operation has intercepted a Thai vessel carrying nearly 2 tons of hard drugs worth over $400 million, leading to a high-speed chase and the arrest of 5 foreign nationals.
According to Metro TV, the Indonesian Navy has thwarted an attempt to smuggle nearly 2 tons of narcotics worth over $400 million on board a Thai-flagged fishing boat. During the arrest, a chase ensued as the boat tried to flee. The arrest began when the Indonesian naval ship detected a foreign fishing boat sailing through the Riau Islands from Thailand. The boat was traveling at a relatively high speed, and the captain did not obey the patrol team's order to stop. After being forcibly stopped and towed to the base, officers found 1,200 kilograms of cocaine and 705 kilograms of methamphetamine, worth over $400 million. The drugs were packed in 95 sacks. In this incident, officers secured 5 foreign crew members, 1 from Thailand and 4 from Myanmar. None of the crew had valid travel or sailing documents. Authorities are still investigating the purpose of this drug trafficking operation and where the boat was headed.
Indonesian police engaged in high-speed chases during their ongoing operation Berantas Jaya 2025. Resulting in the arrest of 299 individuals involved in criminal activities in North Jakarta.
As reported by Metro One News, many high-speed chases were the result of a crackdown on thuggery during the operation Berantas Jaya 2025, conducted by North Jakarta Metro Police. The perpetrators even fled into toll road projects and into the bushes to avoid pursuit by the officers. One extortionist, targeting a container truck driver, fled into the toll road project upon seeing the approaching officers and was eventually captured. Officers also combed through other extortionists' operations amidst the traffic congestion in the Pademangan area. Some of the perpetrators who were about to be apprehended even ran into the bushes to evade the officers. During the 8-day operation, as many as 299 thugs and misbehaving organizations were captured, ranging from cases of illegal debt collectors to extortion that caused unrest among the public. Throughout the week-long operation, 1,197 people were detained, including illegal parking attendants, debt collectors, wild parking attendants, repo men, organization members, and thugs.
Russia unveils the number of foreign mercenaries fighting in Ukraine, including the deaths of 4 Indonesians. More on this developing story ahead.
According to Tribune News, 4 Indonesian mercenaries have died, according to details regarding foreign mercenaries in Ukraine who are fighting against Russia. The number of mercenaries released by Russia appears to be spread across various continents. The Russian Ministry of Defense continues to track and specifically record all foreign mercenaries who have arrived in Ukraine to participate in combat actions against Russia. These mercenaries have been arriving since February 24, 2022. Russia noted that the number of foreign mercenaries who are in Ukraine reached 13,387. At the same time, the number of foreign mercenaries confirmed to have died in battle so far is 5,962. An official release issued by the Russian Foreign Ministry through a Telegram group mentions that out of the number of mercenaries, 10 are from Indonesia, of which 4 are confirmed to have died. The spokesperson for the Indonesian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Muhammad Iqbal, as quoted by Compass.com, stated that this information needs to be further investigated. He suggested asking the Russian party who has this data. The release from the Russian Ministry of Defense mentioned that the leaders or the highest number of mercenaries they called undeniable or foreign soldier fighters who died are from Poland. Out of the 2,960 Polish mercenaries who arrived, 1,497 have died.
Tensions escalate in Kaligadang, Bondowoso, East Java, as villagers clash with military personnel over the establishment of a neighborhood watch post, resulting in a plantation house being set ablaze.
Kompas TV reports, brothers and sisters, residents of Kaligadang village, Bondowoso, East Java, clashed with members of the Indonesian National Armed Forces because they were prohibited from establishing a neighborhood watch post. The incident began when residents wanted to create a neighborhood watch post on land used for growing medicinal herbs owned by a plantation company. However, because they did not get permission, arguments and physical altercations occurred. In a fit of anger, the residents kidnapped 3 members of the military and even set fire to the plantation's official residence. The Bondowoso police, along with the local government, then held a meeting with the residents until all parties agreed to make peace and release the hostages. In the evening, the crime chief, along with other large members, met with the residents for a discussion. The result was that there was a misunderstanding and lack of knowledge on the part of the residents about the situation. We from the Bondowoso police have ensured that the situation is now under control and the residents are safe.
That wraps up our coverage for today. If you found this report informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.